Morning.
Morning.
Come on.
Ooh, my head feels so funny right now. Well, I shouldn't say funny, but it feels strange. And my vertical spell is still here, but I'm not letting it get to me. I'm not spinning around as much. Right now I just feel like I'm walking sideways, like when you stand on one leg and you hop around. That's how I feel like. I feel like one leg is longer than the other way now. And just like that, I'm at home. I'm actually just sitting in my car. I'm not gonna drive my car or anything like that. I'm just gonna like start it for a few minutes. Since I don't drive it, I don't want the battery to die, so I just warm it up from time to time. Like I said, I went for a walk around 10:15. I'm not too sure what time it is right now, but 10:15 a.m. I woke up a couple of times this morning, in the middle of the night, because my throat was feeling dry. Sometimes you get that dry mouth, your throat feels tight and all that stuff. Then you want to drink, water or something. That's all I really drink now is mostly water. Sometimes I'll drink freshly squeezed orange juice or some kind of juice. And that's about it. I haven't drank anything with caffeine for over a year and a half. So I kind of wish I stopped drinking soda, energy drinks longer than that. But I'm glad I stopped. In a way, anxiety actually helped me. In a way, I stopped eating stuff that I shouldn't be eating. Like a lot of stuff I used to eat were junk food. Because I used to work in the middle of the night, so nothing was open, so I only had junk food. And I didn't really bring my own home cooked meal or anything like that. I wish I did, but that's pretty much it. Just gonna start my car for a few minutes and just sitting here. Like I mentioned a couple of times, my car was the first place I had my panic attack in. And for the longest time, for over a year, I wasn't able to look at my car, wasn't able to go near my car, anything like that, because it would cause me to have little flashbacks of my panic attack in my car. But now I'm sitting in it. I haven't drove it because so I'm not ready to drive it just yet. I've been driving my dad's car or my brother's car. So I have insurance under their car as well. So just being able to see my car again, it feels good. I mean, I'm not ready to drive it just yet, but I think one day I will drive my car again. And once I get to drive my car, I think I'll feel much better. Some people ask why I can drive my dad's car or my brother's car. It's because I never had a panic attack in those cars. So those of us with anxiety, we avoid places that we had our first few panic attacks. We avoid those places. It could be you could be at a school having a panic attack, then you start thinking that you don't want to go to school. You could have a panic attack at work. You start feeling it more there at work. You have it at home, you have no choice because that's your home, but at the same time you feel safer at home. At work you don't feel as safe because you're not at home. You don't want to embarrass yourself in front of your coworkers or anything like that. Sometimes you never know unless someone actually has panic attacks at work. For myself, when I talked to a few people at work, they asked me what happened. I told them I had a really bad panic attack, couldn't handle it. They told me that they had panic attacks before, and it completely went away because they stopped being scared of it. Once they stopped being scared of it, something in their brain just stopped giving them panic attacks. So that's what I'm doing now. Whenever I feel panicky, I'm just gonna try my best to get up and go for a walk. Could be me having a panic attack, but at the same time I'm telling myself that I'm not scared of the panicky feeling. Once you're not scared of it, it slowly goes away. That's why I'm sitting in my car more often. I'm going for a walk. I don't remember the last time I went for a walk early in the morning. Maybe a couple of weeks now, but mornings are tough for me. Because you wake up, you start feeling panicky as soon as you wake up. And the same thing at night, you feel panicky at night because you start wondering how you're gonna feel the next morning. So the morning you feel panicky because you're gonna start wondering how bad you're gonna feel throughout the day. At night you're gonna worry about how you're gonna feel in the morning. So it's like so in a way you're worrying about the next day, and then the next day comes, you worry about how you're gonna feel throughout the day. And that's how I get too. So the less you worry at night, the calmer you feel in the morning. The more calm you feel in the morning, the less panicky you feel at night. And I think sometimes going out for a walk, leaving your house early in the morning, during noon, and sometime in the evening, afternoon, you clean your mind out 3 times a day. You feel more calm. Even though you're walking around panicky, as long as you're outside, you know, you're showing your mind that you're not scared. And you know, for the first time, I think that's my first vertigo attack I had for the longest time. I don't usually get those. Like I mentioned, I only get the off balance, feeling like the floor is moving. Feel like I'm on the boat. I feel like everything's like kind of tilting one way or the other. You know? But with the vertical, it's even worse because you feel like everything around you is moving. When you're walking, you feel like you're just like you can't walk straight. You know, you feel like you're just going in circles, like you're on a roller coaster non-stop. You know, and I remember when I started having anxiety, especially around sometime June, July, for like a month and a half, I believe, 2 months. Every time I lay down, I had this like a head rush, and I feel like my whole body was moving. You know, even when especially when I have my eyes closed, I feel movement. I feel like I was on the when I'm laying down, I feel like someone is pushing me down. Like, you know, you're on a wheelbarrow. You know, you're going down the hill. That's what I feel like in my head. I feel like my body was just going down the hill, like I was rolling down the hill every time I lay down. When I sat down on my chair or on my bed, I feel like I was sinking to the ground. I feel like I was moving left and right. When I stand up, it was the same, if not worse, you know. But other than that, right now I'm having a little head pressure in the back of my head and the side of the head. You know, it's mostly like a migraine headache, I guess. You know, where you feel that tight pressure on just one side of your head. Sometimes it feels like someone's just taking the hand. I need to cut my nails, by the way. Feels like someone just put their fingers and just squeeze down on my head. That's how it feels like right now. And you know, when you have a migraine and it's sunny, right now it's sunny, it makes it worse. You know, the sun, the noise, anytime you have headaches, you know, those things makes it can trigger a migraine as well. And you know, I'm okay with it right now. I'm trying my best not to let it get to me, but you know, there are times that it still gets to me. I live about 25 minutes or less from the airport, but the airplane flies by every few minutes, so you know, it gets pretty noisy. Other than that, I feel pretty good. I'm happy, you know. I'm able to walk around feeling the dizzy and stuff. Before, if I felt dizzy and I was laying down, I would take my pillow, you know, I'll squeeze my pillow, whatever, you know, just to, because I'm frustrated, I'm depressed, you know, I'm upset, I'm angry and all that stuff, that I'm feeling the way I'm feeling, you know, because I was scared. At the same time, I didn't want to get up, but now I'm like, you know, facing my fears. Don't get me wrong, sometimes they still get to me from time to time. I'm not 100% over anxiety. Like I mentioned, there's still times that get to me, and you know, I understand that it's going to take baby steps, but I'm still trying and getting better day by day, and that's about it. And I'm just gonna head back inside my house now.